All right, guys, got Auburn Flanigan, Dylan Cardwell. If you have a question, just raise your hand. We'll start with Nikki.
Dylan, I guess, talented big guy for them in Toby Smith. What's kind of the scouting report on him?
Really just being ready at all times, ready to just jump to the ball and kind of beat him to his spots and make sure he doesn't get any deep catches. You know, he's a very physical guy. He's known for sealing off his defender and getting easy baskets. So him and the backup, whoever backs him up, just known for just sealing close to the basket. So just making sure that we're just away towards the ball and making sure that we're physical enough to get around a good seal.
What stands out to their guys on the wing and the backcourt is kind of in this state?
They got some guys a lot of guys that like to, get close to the basket, kind of like Arkansas, but got some guys in DJ Jeffries, who's was a highly recruited kid out of high school, who's talented, can make shots from outside and beat you off the dribble, but hasn't really, been as successful this season doing all that. So just knowing that they have those type of guys and being on your toes the whole game.
They've got a really strong defense, especially turning people over. Y'all's last 2 wins, y'all done a really good job of avoiding turnovers. What's going to be the key to doing that against a team like them?
It's going to be a dogfight. We're going to have to go out there and scrap and fight. They're tough and aggressive, so we're just going to have to be on our A game.
Start Mark.
Yeah, Alan, could you talk about how you felt the morning after playing so many minutes on Tuesday night? Were you good to go right away?
Yeah, I actually came in the next day, got a court workout in on my pops. So, I mean, the minutes and stuff build up, but, you go to Clark and get treatment to help reduce that, but you still got to get your work in.
Jeff, along those lines, Alan, are you prepared to play heavier minutes if Chris is out a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else got something for the guys? Dylan, we didn't get to talk to you and talk to us about that dunk that you had where it took off from basically the free throw line. You think you were going to get that like that?
Yeah, I didn't know how far I was. I knew it just barely rimmed in, and the way it felt like it rimmed out. I was afraid that I missed it, but looking back on it, I just didn't know I jumped from that far. I kind of felt like Allen. He be dunking from that far in practice, so. Try to copy after my big brother's steps, man. But yeah, it was pretty cool just to watch it and see how far it took off, and it just shows the hard work I've been putting in, in the summer and all the workouts we've been doing, and the speed and agility and all the things we've been doing, strength training. Just watching it pay off is just making me happy. So.
And then that dunk, you got the rebound on that, and then ran to the floor. Y'all pushed it a lot better in transition these last couple of games. Has that been an emphasis kind of from?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we just have to get back to playing Auburn basketball. Just pushing the tempo and just making sure that we're the the fastest team on the court. So that's been an emphasis for us. There's easy offense. When the defense is not set. So it's just the easy transition points.
They haven't allowed a whole lot of points this season. Can you tell why? Is it their tempo, or is it they just do really good on D?
I just think historically Mississippi State is good on defense. It's never really a high-scoring game with us and them. Even when we went there last year, we went to overtime. It was tough to get baskets there, and I don't know what it is about Mississippi State, but I think teams average in the low 60s against them. It's just I guess their tempo. It is their tempo, but yeah, I just think it's a historically great defensive team.
All right, anything else? Go ahead.
Alan, what are some things you think you guys can do as a team to get better at your transition?
Just going back to over communicating, just being very vocal on the court, and then executing things, not forcing bad shots, taking the time and reading out the possessions and just getting great shots.
I guess for Dylan, you guys play a lot of games on the road here coming up. You also have the second longest home winning streak in college basketball. What is it going to be to kind of be back in here tomorrow night and knowing that y'all got quite a few road games coming up?
Yeah, just to be able to see our fans again. I'm excited to see the jungle packed out again now that we're in school, and just see some students that haven't been here over the break. They get to see some games, so I'm excited for that. And I'm just excited to also just go on the road and be able to travel. I love traveling, and I love winning on opposing floors, but. We're just going to keep putting one foot in front of the other and make sure that we take it one game at a time and not get too ahead of ourselves. I know it's a pretty long streak that we have, but we're not really worried about the streak. We're worried about where we're at the end of the season. So,
how much of a lift does it bring to you personally when you get to play on your home floor?
It's definitely a boost playing here at home. You know, the jungle, the crowd, the atmosphere here in the arena is amazing. So, you know, anytime a team has to come in here and play us, it makes it 10 times harder.
Very good. Cool.
Thank you.